Hey guys, I'm Adam Mack, keeping you on track. Today let's talk about conflict. Have you ever had that moment, so you've had an argument with someone and then you've walked away, and then after you've walked away then you think to yourself, oh man, it would have been so cool if I could have said this. That would have won the argument, right? Well, we've all had that moment. And the thing is, guys, so when you bounce off somebody, right? When somebody just does your head in, there's something about them and it just bugs you, right? The truth of the matter is, the thing that bugs you about them is actually a part of yourself that you don't like. I know it's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, but that's actually what it is. So what the best thing to do is to just like be able to let go of all those things that happen like that. So what you do is you obviously you walk away, and you might have that moment where you go, yes, it'd be so cool if I could have said this, it would have won that argument, that would have been so cool. But after that you drop back to your breath and you become calm. And then you stop and you think to yourself, okay, now that person was rather angry. What would someone have to be going through in order to act that way? So what would that person have to be going through in order to be acting that inappropriately? And then you think, oh, well, I would probably have to be going through this and feeling this stress and be worrying about this and all of that. So then you can start relating to them, right? And then you can see them through different eyes, not through angry eyes, through authentic eyes. And then what you do is, then you come back to your breath, and then you go to a place of love, you go to a place of your heart. And then you think to yourself, okay, if I could give this person some advice to help them on their journey. I'm a human being, that there's another human being, and if I could help them on their journey sincerely, authentically, from the heart, if I could help them in some way, what is it that I would tell them? So I did this with a client not long ago, and so the client was upset with someone, and I said, okay, so what would you tell this person? And so she then turned around and she said to me, okay, well, you need to show up. And I'm like, okay, so you need to show up. Yes, for yourself and for others. That's what I would tell them to help them on their journey. And I'm like, okay, cool. So now, instead of telling the person whatever that thing is, that heartfelt advice that you would truly want to give them when you're calm to help them, instead of telling them that, what you do is you apply it to yourself. So then you think, okay, where am I not showing up? Where am I not showing up for myself? And where am I not showing up for others? The reason that bugs you about that person is because that's what you don't like about yourself. So whatever that advice is that you would give that person, when you fully do it to yourself, you give it to yourself, you take it on board, and you do it with all your heart, and you show up for yourself and for others, for example, like with this example, then the next time when you see that person, you won't have that drama. 9 times out of 10, it just fades away. And it doesn't become an issue anymore. And it doesn't bug you. And the cool thing is, they actually stop doing that thing. 9 times out of 10. So anyway, guys, so when you're having conflict, remember, what must this person be going through in order to feel this way? Okay? Think about that and drop back to your breath. Don't go thinking about how you can win the argument. You can be right or you can be cool with someone. You can be, all right? So it's not about being right. It's not about winning the argument. It's about the universe showing you what your next part of the next bit of work that you need to do on yourself, because the work's always on yourself. It's not what's going on up there. It's what's going on in here. So when something like that shows up, see it. The universe is giving you a gift. Thank you, universe. Now I have something to work with. From now on, that advice I would give that person, which was, I need to show up. You need to show up for yourself and show up for others. Where in my life am I not showing up? Where in my life am I not showing up for others? And when I fully show up for myself, when I fully show up for others, then that thing that bothers me about that person, it'll just fade away and won't bug you anymore. And more than likely, it'll stop happening too. It's pretty cool how the universe works. But anyway, guys, I hope this helps. It's only good advice though if you take it. Until next time, my friends, stay on track. I'm Adam Mack, and I'll see you next time.